Hey, so I've been hearing a lot about New Year's resolutions lately, given that it's the end of the year. Tomorrow is January 1st, so people are planning. People are planning to make a change in their life, which I think is great. I love to see it. I love seeing people wanting to make a difference and to push themselves to new extremes. For example, maybe you want to wake up every morning at 5 a.m. for the next month and see how it goes. You want to go to the gym for 45 minutes for 5 days a week, maybe gain a little bit of muscle. Of course, these are all great things. However, a lot of it is shrouded in delusion. The reason I say this is because some people will get an impossible list of New Year's goals that is so overwhelming that it's impossible to follow. You might be able to do everything for 1 week, but sustaining 10 new habits is a recipe for disaster. Now, I'm not trying to be discouraging because I think all of this is great. You are self aware that you want to change. You want something else. You want to gain muscle. You want to get your cardio up. You want to start running more. Maybe you want to write a book. You want to write a paragraph a day, or maybe even 20 words a day. Who knows? But these things are great, and you're making an impact on yourself and the others around you. And maybe on a grander scale, hundreds and thousands of people. Who knows? Maybe you want to start making YouTube videos every week. Well, it starts from somewhere. It starts from that root, that desire for something more. But the problem is the overwhelming factor of all these things. And so my advice is not to scratch out your goals. It's to stretch them out. Stretch them out over a long timeline. So this is discussed in Atomic Habits a little bit by James Clear regarding the act of just doing one small thing every day instead of overwhelming yourself with hundreds of tasks. I want to do piano for 30 minutes. I also want to start running for 30 minutes a day. I also want to start working out for 30 minutes a day. I also want to start writing for 30 minutes a day, journaling at night, waking up, meditating for an hour. All these things are great, but you can't do them all at once. You have to accumulate these nuggets of gold in your life. You want to accumulate these small routines every day over a lifetime until you're not until you're because you're probably never satisfied. If you're watching a video like this, you're constantly out there to grow, and you're not going to be satisfied, but you're going to be more content with yourself. You're going to feel good doing all these things. But it starts from not a New Year's resolution. It starts from the day you want to do something, you plan out a timeline and just give yourself some slack. Give yourself a small task. Let's say you want to start reading one book a month. Why don't you cut it down to one book, or sorry, let me make it more advanced. One book a week. Okay, instead of one book a week, let's just try one book this month. Okay, it's 300 pages. Divide that by a number of days in a month. Try to get that many pages a day. And if you still fail to do that, just try to read one page a day. And once you read that one page, maybe you're going to start reading more. Who knows? But just accumulate little tidbits. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't be delusional. Okay? Maybe you're 30 years old and you feel like you haven't done much in your life and you want to accumulate all these habits. You watch some very motivational video. Maybe you watch David Goggins carrying logs, or Jocko Willings. You saw Jocko Willings' 4 a.m. watch posts. Whatever it is, you read that motivational book, self-help guru-esque, whatever it is, you have that fire inside you momentarily. So you're writing all these things down. They're all theoretical though. Experimentally, they might fail. So you need to be prepared for that. You need to just give yourself small stepping stones. And be aware. Be aware that you're not less for doing that. You're more because you're grounded with reality. And realize that those tiny wins are wins. That one page was one page towards the next step. Okay? If you don't meet your mark, it's going to suck. So be reasonable with yourself and set some New Year's resolutions that are going to be tangible and make a plan. Even better, forget the New Year's resolution. Right when you feel like making a change, right then and there, inspiration is perishable, act on it immediately. Naval Ravikant, do it right there. Don't worry about the New Year's. I know it's amazing. It's a new chapter, new date, the new year. Everybody's excited. Everybody's going out to the gym. They're waking up early. But just what's more sexy than that? Well, what if you start December 1st, the year before? Okay? That whole month, you're ahead of, you know, all those people. And you already know. You already know what you're doing. You got it all figured out. You got it all figured out. Okay? So don't wait for the New Year's. Just start immediately. As much as it's romanticized and it feels like a new chapter in your life, it's just another day. So please don't be delusional. Do the things you want to do, but do it right. Don't overwhelm yourself. Write a plan, do small things every day, and you're going to be content, fulfilled, and most importantly, your goals will be achieved. Again, I love seeing people making these resolutions, but I would love to see people doing it on days that aren't just December 31st. Maybe in the middle of the year, you put your foot down, I want to do this thing. I love seeing that too. Okay? So just put your foot down, be realistic, don't be delusional, but know that your potential is unbounded. Okay? Have a great rest of your holidays. Goodbye.